Our group teams up with Formlabs, which is a 3D printing company in Somerville, Massachusetts. They make 3D printers, which are accompanied by a project management software called Dashboard and a 3D printing software called Preform. The Formlabs UX team tasked us with solving this problem. How can the experience of multiple people using one 3D printer at the same time be improved? By solving this problem, we should be helping users save time and money and increase efficiency.
To kick off the research process, we first created personas for our potential Formlabs users to plan who we were designing for and what to focus on. We then conducted a 1-hour observation of a student worker at Tufts NOLAB lab. Additionally, the majority of our research included conducting interviews with 3D printer users with varying levels of experience.
After conducting user research, we began the brainstorming process given the constraints provided by our sponsors at Formlabs and those we discovered during the research phase. Some of these constraints are as follows. We knew we were to create some kind of collaborative tool where collaborative printing was highly encouraged and users could have some kind of autonomy over the process, communicate with other users, and control the outcome of their own print. We did a series of brainstorming sessions in order to get all of our ideas out on the table and ultimately narrow down our concept to an actionable idea to carry forward.
During our first round of wireframing and prototyping, we each designed our own set of wireframes based on our brainstorm session. We incorporated ideas that we liked from each of the different wireframes and designed our first round of group designs for testing. These new designs were centered around the idea of having a banner on the bottom of the screen where after uploading their file, users could browse through all of the compatible files that had already been uploaded to the printer and that, by joining, would allow the current user to have their file printed sooner.
Once we finished our initial wireframes, we conducted a series of usability tests with our client team as well as some recruited users over Zoom. We used this feedback to refine our wireframes to create our high-fidelity solution, which features a Google Drive-esque layout where the user can choose whether to join an existing print to save time or create their own print. Additionally, if the users chose to not join an existing print and instead create their own, they're still able to make their print joinable so that others can join theirs. If they chose to create their own print, they were later given the option to join an existing print again after the fact, if they chose to change their mind.
Completing this project and working with the Formlabs team was a great way for us to get exposure for what it's like to be a UX professional. Completing the iterative design process, conducting user tests, having bi-weekly meetings with Formlabs, and constantly getting feedback and making updates really gave us a feel for what it was like to be on a UX team.